Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Warhammer Vermintide 2. Specifically, we'll be looking at the new Sister of the Thorn career path for Corellian. This particular DLC is $4. There's also a cosmetics upgrade pack that you can purchase separately for $6, much like you can with the Grail Knight and the Outcast Engineer. Again, the Grail Knight from Marcus Gruber, that's a separate, two possible purchases there. The Grail Knight is $4, and the DLC pack is separate. The Outcast Engineer for Barden here, that's $4, then the DLC for the cosmetic is separate. And then you've got the Sister of the Thorn here for Corellian, that's $4, but again, the cosmetic stuff is separate. If I had any complaints about all of that, it's just, I hate the fact that the cosmetic stuff is behind a separate paywall. I hate that. It's such money-grubbing, hungry, ugh. Anyway, so my goal today is just to quickly overview what this new particular career path has to offer. Again, just you can buy it for $4 and leave the cosmetics behind, unless you really want them. So let's go ahead and take a look on the right-hand side of the screen here. She has a passive ability called a Cluster of Radiance. Corellian is granted Radiance, which is a free use of her career skill every 60 seconds. Okay, so what's her career skill? Well, it's Thorn Wake. Corellian conjures a Thorn Wall that hinders enemy movement. The Thorn Wall lasts for 6 seconds. I'll show you that in a little bit. Perks, a Murder of Spites. Corellian deals up to 50% more damage to wounded targets depending on the remaining health. A Sustenance of Leechlings. Whenever another party member receives temporary health while at full health, Corellian gains temporary health instead. So it's a way of getting temporary health when other party members are gaining it and they're already full. That's really cool. So she has, more survivability there. Same thing with an Attendance of Munificence. All healing received by the party is increased by 25%. So she provides some really nice healing, at least this particular career path does, to the entire party. So that's really cool. I like that. All right, let's go ahead and close this down. And we'll go ahead and now talk about, let's see, her talents. So I have not unlocked level 30 yet, although I'm pretty close. But I will just give you a brief overview of some of these. Some of these are basic and are typical across all characters, like the ability to stagger via mainstay, and there's another one here. But I'll go ahead and highlight the ones that I took, and then possibly some other ones. Like, for example, Martial Blessing. Melee killing blows restore temporary health based on the health of the slain enemy. That's, again, pretty typical of other classes. However, that is very important for some of her other abilities. It starts to chain, and you'll see why. Surge of Malice. While above 90% health, Corellian gains 15% attack speed. Again, with the ability to gain temporary health through multiple means, being able to stay above 90% health to gain 15% attack speed is really nice. Alternatively, you could go with Ish's Bounty here. Gaining health grants 5% power for 8 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. So again, the ability to constantly gain health through other means will give you the ability to, just make you stronger for a while. That's kind of cool. Authority's Delight. Authority's Delight. Critical strikes make the target bleed. That's less survivability, more damage. Then you've got your staggering stuff here. Enhanced power. Again, that's typical of other classes. Radiant Inheritance. Consuming Radiance. Which, again, is your special ability to use your special for free every so often. But Consuming Radiance grants Corellian vastly increased combat potency for 15 seconds. So whenever you use your special, and then you use Radiance because you've consumed it without spending your little purple bar, you'll gain increased combat potency for 15 seconds. So that's kind of nice. Alternatively, you could take Takarthi's Cruel Bargain. For each elite enemy slain near Corellian, the cooldown of Radiance decreases by 1. That allows you to, again, use your purple special ability more often for free. And then a Incandescence. Radiance can stack 2 times, meaning, once you've used your purple bar up completely and you're waiting for it to charge and you use your special again with Radiance, you can use it a second time. So that's kind of cool. The Pale Queen's Choosing. Every 8 seconds, Corellian's next ranged attack consumes no resource and restores 3 permanent health. And that's pretty important for the Javelin, which is one of her new weapons, and I'll get to that in a minute. Morai Heg's Doomsight. Gain 3 guaranteed critical strikes each time a career skill is used. or Repel. Pushing at full stamina increases the strength and range of the push by 100%. Then you've got this down here. I've not tried these out, but Ironbark Thicket increases the duration of Thorn Wall to 10 seconds. Blood Razor Thicket increases the Thorn Wall's eruption damage and makes it apply bleed, but lower both size and duration. And then Black Venom Thicket. When the Thorn Wall expires, poisonous thorns explode outward, causing nearby enemies to take 20% increased damage for 10 seconds. Again, I've yet to try those out. Equipment. So you don't get any new primary weapons, but you get 2 new secondary weapons to try. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the Javelin for right now. I have to craft a new one, but I'll show you what it looks like anyway. So let's come out of here. Okay, so it's just, you've got, what, 3 of them in your little ammo bar on the bottom right. The primary attack is this. It's just a very fast stab attack, as you can see. With my special, I have the ability to basically attack faster, which is nice. Again, it's part of your talent tree. Also, as part of my talent tree, again, I can use a ranged attack without it consuming an ammo every so many seconds. If you look on the bottom left-hand corner, you can see a little box winding itself back up. Let's go ahead and do that again. There it goes. I have not consumed ammo doing this. It is now charging. When it's fully charged, again, I'll be able to spend that without consuming ammo. This thing is very powerful, by the way. If I do it again before it's filled up, then I consume a Javelin. So with that one talent, this Javelin throw becomes very powerful and can almost, if not one-shot specials, which is really nice. So that's one of the 2 secondary weapons that you could possibly equip. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the other one, which is, let's see, where is it? It's the staff. There we go. There it is. Okay, so I've got the staff. This thing is kind of cool. If you want to be like Sienna and use a staff, that's what this is all about. Primary attack is this. As you can see, a little bar is filling up on the middle of the screen there, so you have to sort of manage that. The right mouse button is sort of like a CC ability that levitates enemies and takes them out of the picture. So it's a way of, like, crowd controlling large, like, Chaos Warriors, for example, just taking them out of the picture for a brief period of time. So you can totally do that. Now, I can't show you that with these practice dummies, but it is a thing. So primary attack, just regular like that, and then you can CC with your secondary there. So that's really cool. I like that. Out of the 2, I would highly recommend the staff, just simply because you've got other alternatives for the Javelin. For example, this Moonfire Bow has unlimited ammo as well, and it gives me more, I don't know, I can use it more often. With the Javelin, you have to wait, say, 10, 15 seconds to be able, via the talent, to be able to use it again without spending anything. But with this Moonfire Bow, I'm able to use it repeatedly, like so, and still not consume ammo. It still operates on a bar that you can't see right now because my staff is taking up that bar. I guess it's just a bug. But still, like, that's the typical gist of that. So if I had to choose between, like, the Moonfire Bow or the Javelin, I would pick the Moonfire Bow over the Javelin. But then again, the Javelin, I'm sure, has its uses, primarily huge burst damage against, let's say, bosses or very powerful specials. So I'm not going to say that the Javelin is useless. I'm simply saying, maybe the Moonfire Bow might be a better alternative to the Javelin, because you have more abilities to fire with the Moonfire Bow without consuming anything. But again, I think the mainstay here is the staff. I just think it's really cool, and the ability to CC targets with it is really cool. So, overall, I like this character. Oh, and I forgot to show you, holding in your special, just to show you what that looks like. Let's just jump down here. Okay, again, it sort of just brings up this Thorn Wall. Okay, and it's sort of like crowd control. It prevents enemies from getting through, so you can use it at choke points to maybe prepare yourself or to prevent yourself from being attacked from behind for a brief period of time. That's kind of cool. Now again, with the way Radiance works, if you look on the bottom left-hand corner, there's a little infinity symbol box filling up right now. I used that Thorn Wall twice. Once consumed the purple bar on the very bottom of the screen, and the second one consumed that box on the bottom left-hand corner. So again, there's talents in the game that let you stack Radiance twice, so you can use it 3 times. That's kind of cool. Just to show you that again, my purple bar is ready, so I'm going to go ahead and just use it again. There's that. So again, you can walk through it. You do slow down doing so, but it's a nice little way of crowd controlling things if you want to. And again, if your Radiance is ready, you can use it a second time at no charge. That's really cool. So do I recommend this DLC? Yes. Do I recommend the outrageous separate cosmetic pack purchase? No, I never do. I really like what these new career skills are bringing to the table. The Grail Knight, I really like. I mean, Kruber, he's got his own little tank thing going here, but the Grail Knight does add that whole Blessed Blade ability that he's got. It's really nice. I like the Engineer, Outcast Engineer. He's squishy, but his chain gun is really cool. So these new classes are definitely bringing more options to the table. But how players decide to play with them is completely up to them. But I do recommend this particular DLC, just not the cosmetic upgrade. That should have been included for free, in my opinion. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.